I want to talk to you today about something that we all face in life, something that touches each of us, whether we admit it or not: relationships and forgiveness. Now, I know it's easy to get caught up in anger. It's easy to hold on to the hurt, the betrayal, the disappointment. It's easy to say, I'll never forgive them. But let me tell you something. That kind of thinking will keep you stuck. It will keep you from moving forward in your life. It will keep you from living your fullest potential. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to the other person, it's a gift you give to yourself. You see, when you refuse to forgive, you are not hurting the other person, you are hurting yourself. You are carrying a weight around with you, and that weight slows you down. It drags you into bitterness, into anger, into resentment. And let me tell you this, as long as you're holding on to that pain, you will never be able to soar. You will never be able to step into the freedom and peace that comes from letting go. Letting go is one of the most powerful actions you can take in life. And it's not just about releasing physical things. It's about releasing emotional weight, the things that keep you anchored to a past that no longer serves you. Every moment you spend holding on to anger, resentment, or hurt is a moment you take away from your future. You are holding yourself back. Think about it. When you hold on to the past, you are choosing to let it define your future. And the truth is, you cannot move forward while you are still attached to what has already happened. Letting go isn't about saying what happened is okay. It's not about justifying the pain or pretending like nothing hurt. It's not about pretending that the betrayal, the mistake, or the disappointment didn't matter. No. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional chains that keep you bound. It's about releasing the grip that pain has on your heart so you can move into the freedom that forgiveness brings. When you let go, you free yourself from the weight of negative emotions. That anger, the bitterness, the hurt, they're like heavy bags that you've been carrying around, slowing you down, draining your energy, robbing you of peace. The more you hold on to them, the more they affect every part of your life, your health, your relationships, your happiness. But the moment you decide to release that burden, you start to feel lighter. Your mind becomes clearer, your heart becomes more open, and you make space for joy and healing to come into your life. Letting go is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It takes real strength to acknowledge the pain, the wounds, and still choose to release them. It takes real strength to not allow your past to define your present and future. You have the power to take back control. Letting go is a choice to take your life back from the grip of past hurt. It's a choice to stop allowing your circumstances to dictate who you are and who you become. And understand this, letting go is not just about forgiving others, it's about forgiving yourself. So many times we hold ourselves accountable for things we can't change, for mistakes we've made, for choices that didn't work out. But guess what? You can't change the past. You can't go back and undo what's been done. What you can do, however, is make peace with it. You can choose to stop punishing yourself for things that no longer serve you. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the regret. They're not helping you. They're keeping you trapped in a cycle that doesn't allow you to grow, to move forward, to live freely. When you let go, you reclaim your power. You take back control of your own heart, your mind, your future. Letting go is one of the most liberating things you can do. It gives you the freedom to step into who you are meant to be without the baggage of what you've been carrying around. When you stop holding on to things that don't serve you, you open up space for new possibilities, new relationships, and new opportunities. Letting go is an act of empowerment. It's not about forgetting what has happened or pretending that the hurt wasn't real. It's about making a conscious choice to stop allowing the past to dictate your future. When we hold on to past hurts, anger, and resentment, we imprison ourselves in the emotions tied to those moments. We may think that holding on to these feelings is protecting us or preserving justice, but in reality, it's only keeping us stuck, unable to move forward. Think about the weight of holding on to grudges, the toll it takes on your heart, mind, and soul. It's exhausting. Every time you relive the pain, you are allowing it to drain your energy, to rob you of your peace. When you choose to hold on to the hurt, you choose to carry that weight every single day. And that weight can affect how you see the world, how you interact with others, and how you view yourself. Holding on to anger keeps you from experiencing the joy, peace, and freedom that are waiting for you. Releasing that anger, releasing those negative emotions, is not about excusing the actions of others or minimizing the pain you've been through. It's about releasing the control that those emotions have over you. When you let go, you are freeing yourself from the shackles of the past. You are choosing to not let the actions of others define your happiness or your future. But the power of letting go also lies in the fact that it allows us to see the bigger picture. It allows us to grow and evolve. Holding on to past pain keeps us stagnant, unable to move beyond what has happened. But when we let go, we make room for healing. We allow ourselves to see things with a fresh perspective, to learn from what we've gone through, and to move forward stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Letting go also gives us the opportunity to rebuild. Whether it's rebuilding relationships or rebuilding trust in ourselves, letting go clears the path for a new beginning. Without releasing the past, we carry all the baggage that keeps us from truly connecting with others, from fully embracing the opportunities before us, from trusting again. And don't forget this, letting go is a form of self-care. It's about choosing peace. It's about choosing healing over hurt, joy over pain, and light over darkness. When you let go, you reclaim your inner peace. You choose to be in control of your emotions rather than allowing them to control you. You stop letting the actions of others determine your emotional state. You become the master of your own happiness. When you release the things that weigh you down, you open yourself to growth, love, and the endless possibilities that life has to offer. Letting go isn't a sign of defeat. It's a sign of strength. It's not about forgetting, but about choosing to move forward with a heart that is open, a mind that is clear, and a spirit that is free. Let go of what no longer serves you and step into the freedom that comes from living without the burdens of past pain and anger. Letting go is often misunderstood as a form of weakness, but it is in fact one of the strongest choices you can make. It requires courage to release what no longer serves you, to let go of the hurt, the disappointment, the betrayal. The decision to let go is not about pretending that things didn't hurt or that the past didn't happen. It's about choosing to stop letting those past experiences control your present and future. It's about finding peace in the release instead of staying trapped in the cycles of pain and resentment. Think about the emotional weight you carry when you hold on to the past. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones. Every argument, every betrayal, every mistake, and every disappointment is another stone added to the bag. The longer you hold on to them, the heavier that load becomes. And you begin to wonder why you're exhausted, why you can't move forward, why every step feels harder than the last. The truth is, you are carrying all that extra weight, and it's preventing you from living in the moment, from experiencing joy, from fully embracing the present. Letting go gives you the freedom to live without that burden. It allows you to step into a future without the chains of past hurts holding you down. And understand this, letting go doesn't mean you forget or condone what happened. It doesn't mean you let others off the hook for their actions. What it does mean is that you are choosing to stop allowing those actions to define who you are or who you can become. You are taking back control over your emotional state and your life. The freedom that comes from letting go is not only emotional, it's physical as well. Carrying unresolved emotions, grudges, and pain takes a toll on your health. Stress, anxiety, and depression are often the result of holding on to negative emotions, and they affect everything from your immune system to your energy levels. When you choose to release that burden, you give your body the space to heal, to relax, and to thrive. You're allowing yourself to be the best version of yourself because you're no longer weighed down by an unnecessary emotional baggage. Letting go also opens up space for new possibilities. When you let go of the things that hold you back, you make room for new relationships, new opportunities, and new experiences. If you're constantly looking backward, you'll miss the opportunities that lie ahead. If you keep holding on to the hurt, you won't be able to recognize the love and support that is available to you now. Letting go is an act of trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the process of life, and trust that better things are waiting for you. And when you let go, you not only heal your heart, but you also allow others the opportunity to heal as well. Holding on to resentment and anger doesn't just hurt you, it damages your relationships. It builds walls, creates distance, and breeds misunderstanding. But when you release the negative emotions, you open the door to reconnection, to rebuilding, and to moving forward together. Forgiveness, both for others and for yourself, is the key to healing and restoring relationships that matter. Remember, letting go is a journey. It's not something you do once and then forget about. It's an ongoing process, and it requires patience and self-compassion. There will be moments when the past tries to resurface, when the hurt tries to come back and take root. In those moments, remind yourself that you have the power to let go again and again. With each release, you move closer to peace, closer to freedom, closer to the person you were always meant to be. Letting go is one of the most transformative actions you can take. It's the key to breaking free from the past, healing your heart, and opening up to the future. The power to let go is within you, and when you embrace it, you allow yourself to experience the peace, joy, and freedom that you deserve. Letting go is one of the most powerful acts of self-liberation you can perform. It's not simply about forgetting the past or erasing the pain. It's about refusing to let the past control your present and future. Often, we hold on to the pain, the betrayals, and the disappointments because we think they define us, or perhaps because we believe that holding on to them is a way of protecting ourselves. But in truth, it's only when you release that grip that you can truly heal and move forward. When you hold on to past hurts, you allow those emotions to take up space in your mind and your heart. You let them dictate how you feel, how you react, and how you interact with the world around you. But here's the reality: holding on to anger, resentment, and hurt doesn't change the past. It only keeps you tethered to it. It keeps you stuck in a cycle that stops you from experiencing the joy and peace that come with letting go. Letting go is a process of clearing out the emotional clutter. Think of it like cleaning out a closet filled with old clothes that no longer fit, or an attic full of items you never use. Holding on to old pain and grudges takes up valuable space in your heart and mind. And if you don't let go, you're just holding on to things that weigh you down and prevent you from growing. Every moment you spend thinking about what was done to you or how someone hurt you, you take that moment away from your potential for happiness and fulfillment. When you choose to let go, you're making room for healing. You're choosing to release the emotional burden that you've carried for so long. And understand this: healing doesn't mean everything is okay. It means you've decided that you deserve more than to be chained to your past. Healing means you acknowledge the pain, but you don't let it control you. It means you take your power back and create space for new opportunities, new experiences, and new relationships. Okay? Letting go also doesn't mean you're saying what happened was right or acceptable. It simply means you've decided to stop allowing the past to dictate your emotions and behavior in the present. You are acknowledging that you've been hurt, but you are also deciding that you're not going to carry that hurt any longer. You're not going to let it continue to affect your life in ways that hold you back from moving forward. It's important to understand that letting go is not an overnight process. It's not something that happens with a single decision. It's a practice. Some days you will feel strong, and other days the pain may resurface. But when you choose to let go, it becomes easier with time, and every time you make that choice, you become stronger, freer, and more at peace. So, releasing the past doesn't mean that the lessons you've learned disappear. On the contrary, letting go allows you to take those lessons with you, to grow and evolve from the experiences without letting the negative emotions attached to them continue to control your life. You become wiser, more resilient, and better equipped to face the challenges that come your way. Letting go also opens the door to new beginnings. When you make the conscious decision to release the pain and anger, you create space for new possibilities, new connections, and a renewed sense of self. You stop living in the shadow of what was and start embracing the light of what could be. By letting go, you step into a future that is no longer held back by old wounds, but one that is open and full of potential. Then understand this: letting go is an act of self-love. It's about recognizing that you deserve peace, happiness, and freedom. It's about choosing yourself over the pain, over the grudges, over the things that no longer serve you. When you let go, you're telling yourself that you are worthy of healing, that you are worthy of moving forward, and that you are worthy of a future filled with love, peace, and growth. So let go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the anger. Let go of the resentment. Let go of the past. When you do, you will find that you are not only freeing yourself, but making room for the life you were meant to live. The power to let go is within you, and when you tap into that power, you will find freedom, peace, and the strength to create the future you deserve. Letting go is not a one-time decision. It's a continuous journey of growth, healing, and self-discovery. It's about choosing to release the past so that you can make room for the future you deserve. While the process may be challenging, it's also one of the most empowering choices you can make. By letting go, you regain your peace, your freedom, and your ability to embrace life fully. Remember, the only way to move forward is to release the things that weigh you down. Trust that by letting go, you are creating space for new possibilities, deeper connections, and a more vibrant version of yourself. Let go and allow your future to unfold with clarity, joy, and boundless potential.